Here are the top 5 stories you need to know this morning. We're following efforts to improve and restore the historic Bidwell Mansion in Chico. Now crews are doing preliminary assessments. Action News Now reporter Diego Moctezuma is live at the mansion. Diego, what can people expect to see happen first?
Kelly, work hasn't started to the mansion just yet, but first crews will need to find out the scope of the damage to the building to figure out how much work they need to do. This process itself could take a few months, but could be adjusted as needed. In a few weeks, crews will start by tearing off the roof, repairing chimneys, and repairing or replacing wood. Crews are also taking samples of the early layers of the paint to make a match as close to the original color as possible, keeping that same pale pink brownish look. The first phase of work will start on June 24th on the roof. The project is expected to take 6 months. Back to you.
Today, Butte CAL FIRE celebrates the reopening of the volunteer fire station in Concow, rebuilt after it burned down in the Camp Fire. This is new volunteer fire station 37 on Schuman Lane off Concow Road. CAL FIRE told me a second building there, the old apparatus bay, survived the fire, but it's been repaired as well. Today at 10 o'clock, they're having a hose uncoupling ceremony, which is a fire service tradition, similar to a ribbon cutting. Action News Now will be there for the grand reopening. New this morning, firefighters put out this fire at a homeless camp in Chico. This is the scene last night. Chico Fire put out the fully engulfed campsite. Now, we're told it broke out next to the railroad station on Nord Avenue. I'm going to try to get a better location on this. Firefighters told us the station was closed temporarily, but has reopened, and there were no injuries. More than 300 customers remain without power in Tehama County. The PG&E power outage map shows 307 customers along Highway 36 west of Red Bluff are affected. The outage started around 7:30 last night. Originally, there were 481 customers without service. It's set to be restored by noon today. And a man is behind bars in Shasta County for making up an entire crime scene. Dustin Standers was arrested yesterday afternoon after calling Reading police himself, reporting someone with a gun at 1415 Market Street. He told officers a whole story, how a gunman was locked inside, holding people against their will. When officers got there, they didn't find any of those things to be true. Sanders was booked for being under the influence of meth.